Yo, what's up guys? Today we're gonna be doing a 7-star tier list on which unit you should get in the new patch that Fruit has released. All-star tower defense has released basically. So we're gonna have rated from must have, should have, can have, might have, and don't have. So the first unit, I think this unit is gonna be down to should have now. It did get a buff, but I don't know if it's gonna continuously be good still. We'll see. It is a 4 AoE. Can't go wrong with 4 AoEs, honestly. Boo is a should have. Like usual, time stop. Can't go wrong with it. I don't think Ultra Goku and Vegeta is any good now at this point. They probably won't get a buff, so it's not a must have. Devil's unique time stop. I don't know why people say Devil's is bad. It's really good. It's a unique time stop. You could definitely run it in it's definitely not runnable in a solo, but like in a team, you definitely want Devils because he is a unique time stop and a unique rewind. Aizen, I would say is a should have, not must have, should have. It's really good, but infinite mode it's getting replaced by Madara now. So it's back to the should have. I think Falcon's a should have now as well because of Mochi's new hybrid. You might want to run Falcon if you're in a team. But in solo runs, I don't know about Falcon anymore because Mochi is a wax slow now, which is better. But in a team run, I think Falcon would be better for air infinite, maybe infinite in general now at this point, because there's no other way we slow anymore. Tanjiro is a must-have, 20% later skill, very strong sunburn. Ichigo is a might have. You can have him, but I don't recommend him at all, honestly. Gohan's a should have. Yeah, Gohan's a should have. It's really strong DPS. Oh no, I would say it's can have at this point because it is dropping. It hasn't gotten a buff recently. And the last buff was 2 patches ago, but everything else got stronger. Metal Freezer is consistently strong. Very good for his summons. He does need a buff soon though for like his damage. His damage is definitely falling behind other units in the game, but his summons are still really good. Mochi must have. Like I said, 4 AoE hybrid, wax slow. Doesn't do well with like other slows in the game, but that's probably for team runs only. I think Mochi will be one of the units you definitely want. Organs got a buff, but I still think he's a can have. He's really good. He's one more buff, and then I think he should be back in a should have. But right now he's really good. I'm not saying he's bad, but I think you should like still look at other stuff first. I think Ombre is gonna drop out should have soon if he doesn't get a buff, and other stuff continuously get buffs. His damage is really low now, but he still has a 20% money skill, so that still keeps him up here. Perfect Insect, don't need really. Princess Apalupa, I really think people say Princess Apalupa is not as Apilia, my bad. Apilia is not good, but I really think it's good because it is the cheapest type cleanser, which is pretty good. While Law is 4 mil, Princess Apilia is 8k. Also, is a 2 minutes cooldown. However, you cannot sell Apilia, but I really think Apilia is pretty strong for a gauntlet. I don't think it's a must have at this point because you could definitely use Law, so it's definitely replaceable. I'll say it's a should have actually, not a must have. Easy. The only thing that Stampede is used for is it's probably like raids, and that's only if you're doing team raids. Vegeta Blue, I think you should definitely look into Vegeta Blue. He does do a lot of damage, but he's not as good as Eren, which is funny. Must have 20% leader skill and pretty solid for his ability, and his damage is nothing to talk about though. Star Pass unit hasn't got buffs. Star Pass unit hasn't gone buff. Star Pass unit hasn't gone buff. Star Pass unit hasn't gone buff. Kirito is a can have can have because of all the other buffs that happened. I think it definitely dropped down Kirito, but Kirito is not bad though. I think he's really good as well. Alien Boss I think is a should have now. It got a lot of buffs. Yeah, I think it got a huge buff, not a lot of buffs, a huge buff, which it really needed. Lucy unique rewind as well as a 20% leader skill. Might have at this point. Beast Spawner got Kakashi's better at this point. I'm pretty sure. Don't have, this is a trade unit. Gojo is a must have. Pretty good time stop. However, even when let's say it's like right here. Yeah, it's a pretty good time stop, but Nightmare does do more, but he has a longer time stop, as well as Gojo has a nuke. Still a must have though. Yamato, I think Yamato is gonna drop to can have, honestly. Might have. I'm gonna put him. I don't expect much of a buff from him anymore. He is a star pass unit, but I think he's gonna start falling behind. Umbra, same reason as Ombre. Weak bleed now. I think he needs a buff. They need a buff in general to continuously stay in the should have, or like should get. Rufy is a should have. Really good. Really good. Really good in general, but has a unique nuke and a unique not unique. It's a unique base saver. Almighty, I would say, is a must have in general. I've tested Path now, by the way. Path is really good, actually. I underestimated him. The raid is hard though, so I can't put in a must have yet, but the raid is hard in general, so she should be a should have. Goku's a should have. Really good in general. Really good abilities and for AoE damage. Jiren is a can have. I don't know if Jiren is gonna be like do anything. Everything's getting stronger than Jiren already. Like after just one patch, is like everything's already getting stronger. Founder is a can have as well. Not too strong, not too good. Aaron alternative. Aaron Doomsday. I know Aaron Doomsday is not as strong as like other units in this tier list, but he is a 20% money leader skill, and he's still viable. He's still pretty good in like if you want to just use him for like 8 placement for AoE, and he's also better than Vegeta as well. So can't go wrong. Might have Koro F2 3. I don't know. He's one of the worst 7 stars you could get in this game right now. Can have. I think yeah, I think Gilgamesh is can have at this moment. I think Alien Boss is cheaper and does more damage, or equal damage. And the best DPS in the game, honestly, right now is Madara. Madara has a stackable. You could use his time stop with other time stops, ultimate time stops. Just super good. He's just super good in general right now. So yeah, that is pretty much my tier list for which unit you should get for this update, for this patch. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll be back next time with another video in All-Star Tower Defense. In the meantime, have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.